G'day guys, welcome back. I'm having a little experiment today. I wasn't going to video this, I was just going to do it, and then I thought, if it works, I'd like to video it so I know for next time. Revisiting the 3D bloom, but I'm going to try it with this 360 plus platinum resin. See how we go with that. Don't really know why I want to try it, but I just want to try it. Now, it's been sitting in here for nearly 20 minutes. I took its temperature. It's on 33 degrees. So it's probably a little bit cool still, but by the time I've got mixing up and everything, it's probably going to be just fine. I had a smaller coaster out, and then I thought, I might be able to get the next size up, just do a slightly bigger one. So I've got my bigger sort of platter mold out, and see if I can get the resin to actually go to the edges. Hey, oops, I shouldn't scrape it like that, because then I get unmixed bits in the center, don't I? Yes, I do. All right, let me just wipe my stick. So what I've got here is I'm going to try Resin Angel White, because normally I use Castin Craft. So I've got that for my white. I've got this tealy color, which is by Art Tree Creations. It's called Neptune. And I've got a gold by Colorberry, Carrot Gold. Got some little sparkles for the center. That is from Resin. That was a little freebie, actually. Got my parcel the other day, and that was in it. So thank you, Susanna. That was a real nice little surprise. It's lovely. I've got a tiny bit of resin in there for the sprinkles. I thought I'll do a bit of a gold center like that. Now you don't want very much gold dust. It does look like gold dust too. Don't need very much for your center at all. Just need to make it into a paste. I've got you on autofocus, so hopefully that's working. It's not jumping around too much. Okay, so that's my center. Now, in these little cups, I've got 15 grams of resin, which is half an ounce. Okay, so half an ounce in each. And I'm just going to dip that in. And whatever hangs on is going to be my white. This one here, I'll just do a little scooparoonie. And that one as well, just a little scoop, like so. All right. Haven't used this carrot gold very much. Looks pretty. I hope it's not one of those that's like a metallic one that floats on the top. I didn't want that. Oh, I didn't really think about that, did I? Anyway, we'll see what it does. That's that one. It's this one. So I'm going to pour circles, rings in my piping bags, and then I'm going to pull through with the stick. And like I said, I don't know if it's going to work. I haven't tried this resin before. So we'll see what happens. Because normally I use Castin Craft and I just go, okay, 3 drops, you know, but I can't do 3 drops because it's a paste. So hopefully it will still work. But it's been so long since I've done the 3D flowers, I've kind of forgotten what to do. All right, now I need to just spread that resin to the outside. I'm just going to use my heat gun. Popping some bubbles, spreading it to the sides. Off you go. Try not to knock anything over. There we go. I think we're to the sides. Okay, pop that back under the table. All right. Oh, look, I think I've spilt some gold dust in there. can see some sitting on the top there. Let's move these out of the way, put the lids on. I think I've locked a dog out. Have I locked a dog out? I locked a dog out. Hang on. Go on, Ziggs. Good girl. Sorry about that. I was wondering why she was barking. I thought I had her in here with me. Okay, so that's that. I might just leave that till the last minute till it thickens up, and then I'll use it for my center. Now, I've got my little piping bags, and I've just cut the top off because I don't need them to be that long. I'm going to pop them in here. These are just to hold the bag upright, that's all. That's all that is for. So I'll keep an eye on the time. I stopped mixing my resin at 10 to 12. So it's now almost 12:15, but just so that I remember like what times work, if it works. If it doesn't work, you're never going to see the video anyway. Oh dear. All right, so that still looks a bit thin to me. So we'll pour it in. Hopefully by the time I've done everything I need to do, the resin will start thickening up a bit, because you need it to be a little bit on the thick side, kind of getting a little bit gel-like, a bit sticky. Otherwise, if it's too thin, it just falls right through to the back and you get blobs. You know those blobbies that you get when you're trying to do the 3D flowers and you just get the blobs? Okay, that can go in there. And I'm keen to see if the amount of mica that I've used is the right amount. It looks quite dark, so again, we'll see how much we need, because normally I just do white, or I colour the white with some like pink alcohol ink. So I don't usually use micas, but we'll see. I'm not so sure about this one. I should have just stuck with a gold mica. I think this is going to be one of those that kind of sits on top like a metallic, not a metallic, a metal paint, not a metal paint, a metal mica. You know how some of them, the gold sits on top, kind of floats? I don't really want that. Right, that's that done. Okay. Let's see how this is going. Make sure we're still taping. Still recording. Yes. All right. Now, is this getting nice and thick? Once it starts getting nice and thick, then you know that you're pretty right. You're good to go. Now, where's my center? Out there. I'll put a little bit more of that in. Whoops, drop the lid. Oh, come back. It's really pretty, this. It's like, it's a heavyweight glitter. I can't get the lid back on properly. There we go. Yeah, so make your center quite thick and paste-like. Otherwise, it will just like flow too much and spread. And this is a reasonably good size mold, coaster mold, so we need a reasonably good size little center. If I drop it in from up high, it kind of makes its own little circle. And I don't have to fuss with it too much. Okay, that's that. Okay. All right, now we can reuse these little cups. I can feel that it's not really getting warm. I might have to wait a little while, but I can leave it in there. So that's that one. It's quite dark, this one. Look at that. It's quite a dark colour. So push it all to the the tip there. Still not warm enough, I don't think. Because if I had to use it now before it warms up, it would just kind of drip out and it probably all just fall through. I don't know what its temperature is at the moment. Because I've decanted it like into its mold, it's probably going to be cooled down, you know. Whereas when I had it in its cup and it was deeper, it would warm up a lot faster. See, now it's 26 degrees. It's dropped from 33 to 26. Now clean that off. Make sure you put some alcohol on it. Give it a squirt with your alcohol. Give that a clean, otherwise you'll get resin stuck to it. Okay, my gold has sunk. Look at that. Just give that a torch. Right, I think what I need to do now, guys, is just wait, because this is not, it's not warm at all. So I'm going to give it, actually it's coming up to 20 minutes now. Maybe I'll just do it, hey? Yeah, actually no, half an hour, because I started at 10:02. I stopped stirring at 10:02, and now it's coming up to 20 past, so it's actually 30 minutes. I'll just write that on my little time there, on my little book. So 30 minutes. All right, let's just do this, hey? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Whoops. Why not? I just don't know with this resin. So I'm going to chop a little bit off the little tip here. Don't do it over your resin in case it falls in. All right, let's have a little look at that. Okay. And this one. Probably making like a 3mm hole. Try and get them all about the same. Oh, that one's not doing anything. It needs to be a little bit bigger, obviously. No, still not. But try and get them all to be about the same. Alrighty. Probably should have made up more white actually, because I'm probably going to do more rows of white. So I'm just going to, as I said, I'm just going to do circles. They don't have to be precious about it. Oops, they're coming up in swirls. Don't know why. It's probably because the little hole's not big enough. So it's coming up in little curly whirlies. Look at that. I'm putting some pressure on the cup with my thumb there. Yeah, I think the hole's still not big enough. That's why I'm having trouble with piping a nice little circle. All right, here we go. See, that's better. Look at that. See what happens when the hole's a bit bigger? So no rhyme or reason, just doing swirls like so. Not being too particular with it. And they're going to overlap. It's going round and round. Okay. Put a little bit more white on, finish it off, make the little hole a bit bigger. try and get up to the outside there, because the resin will always want to pull from the outside in. Okay, so that's it. Now I need a bamboo skewer, and I'm going to use the flat end, not the pointy end. And we're just going to go in. And when I get to that center bit there, I'm lifting the stick so that I don't disrupt my center glitter. Oops. And go all the way. So I'm going to go in like this, and then the other one I'm going to go out, from the center out, and that'll give us like a little point. Look at that. Didn't do that one very well. Oops. It's probably easiest just to actually touch the edge of the mold and bring it up. Have I done this one? No. No? No. Oh gosh, there's a hair in that one, or something in that one. There we go. All right. That's really pretty. It's starting to do things already. Right, now let's just hit it with the heat gun a little bit. Just on low. And you can see that it's not really moving when I'm hitting it with the heat. It's not really like moving very much. Popping some bubbles. Just pushing from the outside in, encouraging that resin to move a little bit. And that's it. Try not to overwork it. Just moving that little bit of gold. Oh, look, you guys! It's moving! I wonder if the centre's going to fill in. I might not have put as much in there. Actually, I'm just going to heat this bit here where it's, oh, getting a bit close. Whoa! Actually, I shouldn't. No. See this little wriggle here? I was trying to get rid of this little wriggle here, but... Okay. It seems to be working, but look, who knows what it's doing on the other side? Who knows? Oh my gosh. I hope it works. I probably won't do a top coat because, like, if you do a top coat, you really need to be able to see through, and I'm hoping that these will close over, those. That's what I was trying to do, is like trying to heat it to trying to close those up, but I don't know if they will close up or not. I've got some little like scallopy edges there where I didn't really do my white very well. You know, it was going like this. It was all wiggly. It's because I didn't have the hole big enough. I'm so out of practice, you guys. So out of practice. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go down and have a little look, a little close up, hey? Round we go, behind the tripod. Okay. So there we've still got some areas in there, in the center there, that I'm hoping will close up. Look at the gold sparkling like that in the light. The ring light's catching it. Ring lights are great, but not when you want to photograph something. I really didn't know what that gold would do. And again, I have no idea what it's doing on the other side. It could have all fallen through to the back. I'm trying to see. I can't really see. No, I don't know. The good thing about this resin, the 360 Plus by Platinum, is I'll be able to unmold this today in about 6 to 8 hours, depending on what the weather temperature is doing. Is it closing up in the center? Don't know. Anyway, I'll come back in about half an hour or so, hey, and we'll have a little look, see what it's doing. But so far, so good. It's all closed over. Look at that. I was a bit worried that it wasn't going to. But it has. I can kind of see through into the back, like I can see a bit of the pink mold behind there. So I guess my colours weren't as opaque as I thought they were. So hopefully we'll get a pretty result. So we'll just have to wait and see, hey? See what happens. Cross fingers. All right, I'll see you soon for the unmolding. All right, guys, I'm back. Now it's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so this is still bendy. But I thought I'm going to try and put it in a bowl, like bend it into a bowl. Yeah, look, it might not have even worked on the other side, but I'd like to try it. It's my pop stick there that I had to level everything off. So I've got this little bowl. I'm hoping it's going to be big enough. So I think what I'll do is I'll turn it out onto this piece of plastic, because this is going to be the bottom. So I'm going to put it like that. Okay, so we'll peel it out and put it onto this piece of plastic. And I wonder if it's going to work. As in, I wonder if my blooms are going to be nice blooms. Are we ready? I should have you down here next to me so that we can see. Hey? Should we do that? Watch together? All right, hang on. Let me put you down here. Okay. Are we ready? Oh, I can't put on autofocus and have the lights turned up. Won't work. All right. Here we go. Hope it works. Hope it works. Hope it works. Still soft and bendy, like I said. Peel that off. Oh, it's shiny and shimmery. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. It's just full of gold. Wow. Look at that. I've kind of lost my white. And I think this big gold center is a little bit too much. But, oh, it's really pretty. Where did my white go? I guess it is in there. It is in there. It's kind of blended with the other colours. I'm really liking that little bit of blue. Gee, that gold took over though, didn't it? Wow. All right, let's put this here. I should put a glove on actually, so that I'm going to leave any fingerprints. Now, where's the center of the bowl? Can't see. All right, let's just push it down. And hopefully we'll get like a little bit of a crinkling like that. Make sure it's kind of equal. Oops, we need a kind of a bend there. I might have to put something in that actually, just to stop it from going flat. Okay, here we go. Look at that. That's going to work. That's pretty. What do you think? That gold, my gosh, it did take over. I don't know how many little... Oh, look, we'll just leave it like that, hey? It was just a little experiment to see how it was going to work. So we'll just leave it like that. And come back to it tomorrow. Probably shouldn't. See, I always try to get everything looking symmetrical. But see, yeah, there's a big bend there and a little bend there and then a big one. So I should just embrace it and go with it. But no, I have to make everything exactly the same. But I'll try not to. I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. All right. Somebody stop me. All right. There we go. Not a 3D bloom as such, but it's still really pretty. I will use this resin again and see if I can get proper blooms. But I think the reason that I didn't have so much white showing up is my white lines were very, very thin. So it hasn't really shown up. But that just means I get to do it again. All right, leave it like that. I'll check on it later, and we'll unmold it in the morning, see what it looks like. All right, hopefully we'll have better light then. See you in the morning. Hey guys, I'm back. It's the next day, and it's all set. I put a couple of little bits of paper towel. I've got these pieces of paper towel that I've wrapped up in with tape, and then I just slice off little bits if I need to just pop it in certain areas. Get them out. They work really well. Put them behind the plastic, that's all, not between the plastic and the resin. You've got to put it underneath the plastic, hey, so it doesn't stick. All right, let's get this little baby out. It's so cute. I haven't done a bowl like this for ages, just a little one. Take the plastic away. Comes off nice and easily, as you can see. Look at that. That's so pretty. I have to take it outside for you so you can see it shimmery. Like, it's even pretty on the back, isn't it? Not as pretty, but it is pretty nonetheless. So there we go. There's my little bowl. I definitely got to take it outside so you can see it better. It's a bit dark in the studio. I didn't make it very thick, so it is a bit transparent. But sometimes you can do a second layer. If you don't want to shape it into a bowl, you can do a second layer, but because it was so dense with the gold, you wouldn't have been able to see through it. So that's why I left it just like this. So there we go. Hopefully I'm capturing the design there. It's a bit difficult because it's a shape. It's a bowl. But anyway, there we go. I'll take it outside and see if we can pick up a bit better colours in the sun, all right? But that's really cute. I like how it's asymmetric. I left the little points and things. I didn't try and make it too symmetrical, which is nice. There we go. And it sits really well too. So there we go. Thanks for watching. I'll take a photo of it and pop it up at the end of the video. So see you real soon for the next time. I'll go again with some 3D blooms. Yeah, because I haven't done them for a while. It gets in stages, doesn't it? You do one thing and then move on to the next thing. And move on to the next thing, but then we revisit some of our favourites, which I will be doing. The 3D bloom. Alright, thanks again for watching, guys. Take care. See you real soon for the next video. Bye for now.